Hey Nintendo, you know what would be really, really cool? Putting her in Smash Bros. Okay, so this week has been a very, very good week for Zelda fans, because we've gotten over like an hour worth of gameplay for Breath of the Wild's prequel, Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. And for the very first time, we get to see the Breath of the Wild version of Impa in her young age. She's not old like in Breath of the Wild.
And she's ultimate waifu material.
Hear me out. She needs to be in Smash Ultimate, and I'm going to tell you why and her possible moveset. So, I'm not saying there aren't many Zelda characters in Smash Ultimate, but there aren't many Zelda characters in Smash Ultimate. Now, yes, you got Link, Toon Link, Young Link, Zelda, Sheik, and Ganondorf. I feel like I'm missing one. I don't think so. But think about it. 3 of them are Link. You got Ganondorf, yeah, awesome. And then you got Zelda and Sheik. If you play Zelda games, you know that Sheik is Zelda in disguise. So technically there are only 3 characters from Zelda, 4 if you count Sheik as different. And yeah, I think we're due for another Zelda rep. I would love Skull Kid, but he's already an assist trophy. And now that we've seen what Impa's like in the Breath of the Wild timeline, it's just the perfect fit. And I mean, first off, just look at her. She is like a Naruto Jujutsu master with Sheikah powers. It's just awesome. She needs to be a fighter. Now, I definitely want most of Fighters Pass 2 to be third-party characters like Steve or Crash Bandicoot, but I'm down to take Impa as a first-party rep. Now, Impa has already been an iconic Zelda character. She's been Zelda's bodyguard since, I think, Ocarina of Time, and then she's had a whole bunch of different appearances in different games, and the Breath of the Wild one it's superior. Don't hate me. I know some people aren't gonna agree, but that's what I think. And if you recall back to before Smash Ultimate came out, Sakurai said that he chose that design for Zelda because Breath of the Wild Zelda is not a fighter. She is a researcher. That was his legitimate reason for picking that Zelda and not the Breath of the Wild version of Zelda, like this one. And clearly, Impa is like a fighter. She would work amazingly for Smash Ultimate. You may think she'll be too much like Sheik, but I've got a good moveset listed here. I'll talk about that in a minute. So yeah, she's already one of the most iconic Zelda characters. There really aren't many Zelda characters in Smash Ultimate that are different. And you may be thinking, this was just announced. Impa's only been shown for a week. There's no way they're going to add her to Smash Bros. The Fighters Pass 2 was already decided ages ago. That doesn't mean anything. If you look back at Smash 4, Sakurai coded and created Greninja for Smash 4 for the Wii U. Before Greninja was even fully complete. He did it during the prototyping of the creation of Greninja. Not only that, Sakurai worked on Byleth while Fire Emblem Three Houses was still in its prototype form. He played through the entirety of the prototype, and yeah, same thing can happen with Impa. He could have been testing out this Hyrule Warriors to see how she works. There is definitely a possibility for her to be in Fighters Pass 2. So don't even say she doesn't have a chance, because she definitely does. And now I'm going to go over a moveset based on what I have seen through all this gameplay of her and how it could work in Smash Ultimate. To be honest, I don't care how characters play in Smash Ultimate. I only care who's added because I play Smash Bros. For the memorabilia of gaming. I mean, I love the fighting part of it. I mean, it's kind of the whole game. But to be honest, if a character gets in, I don't care how they play. But if Impa was to get in, she would have a pretty sick moveset if it's based off this Hyrule Warriors. So first off, we got the basic slash attack. You see her using this a lot in the gameplay. She just uses her blade and just... That'll probably just be her neutral attack, nothing too special there. One of the specials will be using these Sheikah cards. I don't know if they're cards, they look like cards. They're like little rectangles with the Sheikah logo on it. She uses those, she gets 4 of them and then pushes them out and then wind blows behind them. So that could be a cool projectile, I think, that also pushes the opponent back whilst damaging them. And then also at one point she uses 4 of the ninja cards and combines them together and it makes a big Sheikah logo and then explodes or puts fire on the enemies near it. So I don't know, maybe that could be neutral B, you charge up the cards. The longer you charge them, the stronger the blow is, or if you charge them fully, they'll do this Sheikah explosion thing. That'll be awesome. Now I think I got a really cool idea for the side special, and that's this thing where basically Sheikah teleports to the closest enemy of group of Bokoblin, or let's just say the enemy in Smash Bros. Case. She'll home in on the enemy, do some slash attacks with her dagger blade thingy for a certain amount of time, but her hat remains exactly where she teleported from, and as right before it hits the floor, she teleports back. You see that quite a bit in the gameplay. I think that'll work perfect for Smash. Like, side special, zooms over to the enemy, does attacks, and then teleports back before they can do anything to punish you. That would be awesome. Now, something else that is a big mechanic for Impa in Hyrule Warriors by the looks of it is clones. Now, obviously, clones would be broken in Ultimate. It's basically like having Dittos, which like literally clone your character and fight for you. But you see Impa like clone, I think up to like 8 different Impas that just follow her and do the same things as her. I don't know if that could really work for Smash Bros. Unless like over time you charge up the ability to activate clones, and then maybe when they get hit once or something they disappear. That'll be cool, I think. That might be like a down special. Like, you charge it up, the more you charge it, the more clones you get. But be careful with them, because if they get hit once, they die or something. I don't know. There was also this one time where Impa used her blades. She threw like 5 of them on the floor. They exploded. And with the blast from the explosion, she goes flying up and then glides down with like the parasailer. I think that'll be a pretty cool up B, like a recovery, where if you're above a stage, you can go up and it shoots blades and explodes on the floor, and then obviously you glide back down with a paraglider. And if you're off stage, it can throw blades down, and it could be like a spike, or maybe as the blade hits someone as it's coming down, it explodes and also works as a recovery. I think that'll be awesome. Might be a bit broken, I don't know. We also see her doing some blade slashes in the air in like a ball formation. That could be just her neutral aerial. And finally, the awesome part of Impa, the Naruto Jujutsu hand signals. That would be her final smash, because she gets like 10 of her clones and then piles up these like barrels, and then she like puts her blade down and like it explodes. That'll just be like an awesome final smash. So yeah, I don't know. I definitely hope that Impa is one of the characters in the Fighters Pass. Let me know what you think. What other moves could she use? Anyway, thank you all for watching, and let me know your opinions. See you in future videos.